Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so very much with all the love and the support that you show me. It means a great deal to me, you guys. So we are going to do another reading for you all. For whatever reason, I have to say congratulations. I don't know what I'm congratulating you for, but congratulations are in order. Whether you receive some type of bonus or promotion at your job, whether you found a new job, whether you've been able to afford some type of travel, purchase a new home, or move into a new place of residence, whether you've just recently had a child, or you've just confirmed that you are not having a child. Congratulations are in order for any new relationships that you have, for any blessings that you received. Congratulations is what I feel like I need to tell you. Pisces, there's this energy, you guys, of nerves. Not stress, not anxiety, nerves. It's like I see you peeking out from backstage, like a performer about to go in front of a crowd. I see you peeking out from backstage, looking sneakily around the curtain to see how many people have showed up, to see the crowd that you're about to address. I feel like I read from a very deeply spiritual place. That's why people can't understand me sometimes. That's why I really feel centered and at home reading for you guys, is because I see things in metaphors. And when I see you peering around the corner behind the curtain or from behind the curtain, it also signifies to me a veil that is about to be lifted. This could be a veil to a deeper spiritual connection that you're going to have. This could also be a veil that is being lifted, like some of you guys are going to be married. I also feel like this is a veil that could be being lifted when it comes to other people in the public seeing what you've been working to create, or seeing what you have been putting all of your energy into. But it's like you're peeking around from behind this curtain and you're getting a little nervous. It's like stage fright. It's not that you're scared. It's not that you aren't prepared. It's that you just don't know how you will be received. You don't know what the response will be from whatever it is that you're doing. You don't want to mess up. You want to do a good job. And it's just nerves. You're just nervous. I feel that this is signifying a coming out of sorts, a release. This could be something spiritually that you're releasing, physically that you are releasing. But it's like, even though you're nervous, you're completely prepared for what it is that you are about to encounter, what it is that you're about to unleash, what it is that you are about to experience in this next part of your life. You're very secure about that. It's like you know exactly what you need to do. There's no confusion. And it's like, it's just this excitement that I feel like butterflies in my stomach. Maybe not even being able to breathe. So, like, breathe, take a deep breath, okay? But whatever this is that you are about to embark upon, whatever this is that you're about to do, whatever your performance is centered around, you're completely prepared. It's like you know exactly what it is that you came for. Wasn't that Rihanna song? Where she was talking about everybody's watching her, but she's staring at you. I also got this energy where you're looking for specific people in the crowd. I don't know what that means. It's kind of like I'm seeing a child. So this could definitely be a coming out of sorts. I'm seeing a child looking like behind the curtains to see if their parents are in the crowd. So this could be symbolic of you looking to your spirit team, your ancestors, like, hey, did you see what I did? Do you see what I'm doing? I'm listening. Like, it's a really like, it's a very comforting energy, because it's like everybody is looking at what you're doing, or everybody is looking at what you're going to do. They could be waiting on you to act, to kind of follow your lead. But it's like your eyes are focused and trained on a specific person, or your eyes are focused and trained on like looking at the reactions from your spirit team and confirming with their gaze about whether or not you're doing the right thing. And the way that you're doing that in the physical realm is by manifesting whatever it is that's on your spirit. And then basically seeing the results of whatever you have created, which is the indicator for whether or not you are following the directions, like the right directions, okay? So I just was told through my intuition that this is the weekly tea for you guys. We're going to be doing it a little bit different. We're just going to be going with the flow this week. Just a few announcements after that channel message. I am actually cutting off the personal readings. There are no longer going to be personal readings. My spirit has just guided me to do so, and I'm going to listen. So I think I actually was supposed to cut off at the end of May, but I didn't listen. But now they are officially cut off, so I'm sorry if you were not able to participate. But there will be other specials that I provide. You can always still get a personal reading from my website, through purchase on my website. But I understand, you know, times are tough right now for a lot of people financially. So I understand if you guys are not able to purchase a personal reading. I'm just glad that I'm able to give you guys the messages through YouTube. God has called me to do a few things in my life, and I'm going to listen. One of which is that this is the weekly tea. I was drawn actually to do a past, present, future. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to keep it simple. Whatever cards I feel like I need to add, I will add. But congratulations, Pisces. Anything you guys need to know is in the description box below. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, liked the videos, left comments, just supported with donations and contributions, supported through your kind words, supported through you sending positive energy my way. I really appreciate it. And I just want to send a special shout out to all the parents out there, whether you're a single parent or a parent who's working with a co-parent or in a relationship. Shout out to all of you out there who have children, okay? Because it is summertime, and those little buggers are out of school, and they are at home with you all day, unless you got them in summer camp. Bless your heart. But this year, I wasn't paying for that. With prices of gas, having to, you know, transport them every day, no. So shout out to all the parents out there who are working hard for their kids, creating activities during this summer break. My heart is with you, okay? So let's see, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, Father, Mother, God, for Pisces. for my Pisces watching this video, those who are watching now or in the future. Oh, I got a burp, y'all. I feel it coming. Excuse me. I just drank some water. Take a deep breath. Breathe it in, Pisces. You know something is coming. You can feel it. You're looking out. You're peeking behind the curtain. You can see from behind the curtain that the crowd is starting to gather. You are also, I feel, starting to sense your charges. You're starting to feel who the people are who are coming to you. And your crowd, your stadium is filling up. It's filling up. And I mean that because I know that you guys are developing, you're growing. You've overcome so many tremendous obstacles. You've trained yourself to be better every single day, each and every day, to climb higher. So congratulations. If nothing else that I mentioned is happening to you, congratulations for being you and for seeing you. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God for Pisces. What are the messages? Ooh, child. Yes. 7 of Cups reverse. Okay. The smoke is clearing. The dust is settling. The clouds are clearing away. You've made a decision in the recent past about something that you're going to do. 3 of Wands in reverse. Interesting. You're no longer waiting. I feel like this is not necessarily you waiting on somebody else, but I feel like that they were like, okay, there's several meanings, bitch. We're trying to tell you one at a time. Okay. But I feel like you guys are no longer waiting. You're no longer waiting on a specific person. You're no longer waiting on a savior. You're no longer waiting on someone else to come and solve your problems. You're no longer waiting for justice. It's like, I feel this energy of you making a choice to get off your ass and get out there and take it. Whatever it is that you want for your life, I feel like you're making a choice to get out there and take it. It's like you're taking action right now in the present moment to secure your future, to handle your business, to do what it is that you need to do. My nose is itching, y'all. Oh my God. I don't even have my nose ring in. Oh my God. That's why I don't wear my nose ring during these readings, because my nose just itches so much on the tip. Ooh. I just heard it's like you're turning the tables. You could be turning the tables on people. You could be turning the tables on society, turning the tables on negative entities in your life. But it's like you're no longer waiting. Whatever you've been waiting for is here as well. Whatever you've been anticipating to happen is here. Okay? Because in the recent past, you made a decision. You made a choice. It's like you found yourself. You saw clearly what you were waiting for. It's like, I feel this energy like you were waiting on a message from someone. You're no longer waiting on it. But I also feel like you got the message. Even if there was a lack of a message, that was a message. I also feel like spiritually you received some messages that helped you make a decision. And it's like you were waiting on that confirmation to make this decision. And it's like you see clearly now. You have this epiphany of clarity that has come through to allow you to take action for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. One more card for Pisces for the near future. 7 of Wands, see? 7:37 could be significant. Maybe that's a time that you're seeing on the clock, 7:37. That could also be like a house number, apartment number, area code, or part of your phone number. 7:37. Also a plane, Boeing. I don't know. You could be on flight 737. But man, it's like you're about to take action on something that in the near future, you're going to really have to stand up for what you believe, stand up for what you say. I feel like you're going to have to stand your ground. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of people trying to, I don't think they're going to be physically attacking you, but I feel like they are going to be throwing a lot of energy at you to try to take your position for whatever reason. It's like you're taking action in the present moment to receive what it is that you know you deserve. And there are going to be some people who I feel in the near future maybe trying to come against you to take your position. Yeah. God dang. 7 of Swords, King of Pentacles. There's definitely an energy here where you may have a business. Employees could be trying to steal from you, steal time, okay? There could be people who are trying to like copy your work or duplicate your intellectual property here. They may be using your terms of speech with whatever it is that you're saying. They may be trying to take from you by attacking you in some way, like attacking what it is that you're saying in some way. So, you know, clout chasers is what I feel more so. I don't feel like physically people are attacking you. 7 of Swords we just saw, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Pentacles, like, I feel like they can't take it though because of that 7 of Pentacles that's missing. They haven't put in the time. They haven't put in the time or the investment into whatever it is that you're doing. The affirmation just came through on my phone. It says, I have divine power within me that creates miracles in my life. I know it's hard to see, but I have divine power within me that creates miracles in my life. And I feel like you've invested that power. You've planted certain seeds that are going to put you in a higher position. King of Pentacles energy. And there are going to be people who are going to be trying to feed off of your energy. There are going to be people who are trying to maybe bamboozle you in some way. Be mindful of certain business deals. I told you guys in a previous reading, be mindful of like the fine print and contracts. Because I feel like there's definitely people out there who see your value. They see your worth. But they don't want to necessarily pay you what you're worth. Or they don't want to acknowledge you the way that you are supposed to be acknowledged, or the way that your work dictates that you should be acknowledged, okay? So let's clarify, you guys. Y'all be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to hit that like button. Tap your magic wands, booze. Tap your magic wands on that like button. Thank you so much for everyone who's already liked the video. Okay, what's the 7 of Cups in reverse? God dang it. And I knew that this was going to probably be an issue. Y'all, I have my ring light set up next to me. It's the 2 of Swords. So if I bump the camera, my bad. But these cards be flying, child. Oh, my God. It's the 2 of Swords. I told you. That's okay. Give y'all a little laugh. Give you a little laugh. Oh, and I hope you like my family candle. It's because we are family. I saw it at TJ Maxx, and I just could not resist buying the fucking candle. Okay? And it was just so pretty, and it smelled so good. It's like this, I don't know, like sandalwood. I don't know. It's like some type of aroma that I can't put my finger on. Yeah, but I'm not going to try to... I was trying to see if it had like a fragrance, but it's like this very homey type of aroma, and I thought it was really nice because it said family. So shout out to you guys. Okay. Sorry I bumped the camera. Yeah, 2 of Swords with that 7 of Cups reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys may have been confused in the recent past about how you need to go forward in your life, how you need to go about what you are doing in your life. But it's like you're ignoring that confusion. The confusion is pointless. It's like you decided to turn around and open your eyes and see the abundance behind you. What else is the Seven of Cups? Knight of Swords reversed. Wow. Some of you have decided to be silent. Some of you guys have decided to go into the future with a more cautious tongue. How do I explain this? Like, if the Knight of Swords was upright, which I also feel like this is the case, like, you ignoring what people say to try to provoke you, it's like that's a part of your past. But with it reversed, it's like, you know that there's no point in responding to people who are delusional, to people who are trying to create illusions in your life. You know there's no point. There's no point in you having a response to these people. I feel like you've also gained clarity because you have closed your eyes, done some type of meditation to clear your thoughts. I feel like you were in two different minds about a situation. You may have not known what decision to make. It's like, do I go here? Do I go there? Do I agree with this person or that person? Am I on this side or that side? But it's like, you're like, fuck the sides. I have choices. I can make whatever choice I want to make. It's not just two options. It's like you realized that you had so many different ways that you could handle a situation. And it's like you're being very cautious about how you move into the future. I feel like you're also not telling people what you have decided to do. Okay, this could be involving some unexpected money. Or some things that are just kind of like falling apart that you need to deal with. Okay. Interesting. Air and water, all this blue energy, which like to me is a decision about what you were going to say. Okay, so throat chakra energy. Even some of it third eye energy. What's the Two of Swords, Nine of Swords in reverse, and Seven of Cups in reverse? Hangman, yeah. I really do feel like you had this moment of meditation in the recent past where you were either like physically meditating, doing some type of yoga with this hangman energy, or just in a very peaceful place, maybe by the water, okay, or envisioning the water, where you realized that there's no point in arguing here, okay? There's some type of realization about what you say or how you say what you say that you have made, okay? You've made a realization about how you speak. You've made a realization about fighting back with people, arguing with people, you know, bickering, going back and forth. It's like you're not going to do it, okay? The Lovers and the Two of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like it's not always going to be easy to balance this, but this is like what you've resolved to do. You've resolved to ignore what people say, to ignore the drama, to not be worried about the judgment in your life. And a lot of you have realized that someone ignoring you and not saying anything at all is an answer. That's what I got earlier as well. It's like you were waiting on some type of communication or waiting on some type of clarity from someone. And the clarity came through a lack of communication with that person. So you made a choice about how you were going to move your life forward. Okay. What's the Three of Wands? The Page of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys have received some type of payment that you were waiting on. It's like you're no longer waiting for your money. I don't know if this is child support, taxes, unemployment, your first paycheck. But there's some type of like, hell, food stamps coming on your card. But there's some type of finances that you were waiting for that you're no longer waiting for. You've received them. And I feel like it's giving you some type of vitality, some type of energy to keep moving forward. Okay. What else is the Three of Wands in reverse? Yeah, the Four of Wands. Now you can get things done. Now you can put the down payment on this house. Now you can pay some bills that you've been, you know, waiting to pay. I feel like you're getting a lot of things done that you had to put on the back burner for a while. Car repairs, house repairs, whatever it is that you had to put on the back burner, you no longer have to do that. I feel like you're trying to figure out what you should pay first, what you should take care of first. Okay? With this decision or this realization that you've made that caused you to be able to make a decision, it's like, where do I start? That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. I feel like this week you could be brainstorming or contemplating, where do I start? Where do I put this energy? Because I feel you guys have a deep connection to the spirit realm. You have a deep connection to society and what needs to change. You have a deep empathic ability to forecast which subjects, topics, or people need your help the most. But with all of the chaos going on, it's a little bit cumbersome to figure out where you need to put your energy first. And I feel like if that is something that you are struggling with, there needs to be kind of like a testing of all things. So if there's 5 different things that you want to start, for example, 5 different projects that you've had on your mind, put a little bit of energy each day into one of those projects. Monday, do one project and start a little bit on it. Tuesday, do something else. If you have 5 different projects that you've been thinking about starting, do a different one each and every day. And then each night, before you lay your head down, think about that project and really observe how you feel after you've put your energy into that project. If you feel tired, if you feel exhausted, if you feel drained, if you feel stuck more so on one of those projects or 2 of those projects than you do on the other 4 or the other 3, you know that the one that makes you feel tired and drained is the one that needs to wait. That's what I feel. Okay. I definitely believe in handling the hardest thing first. But I also feel like if you're doing things that aren't returning the energy back to you and you're not getting the result after, I mean, you have to try it for more than one day. But like, take notes, you know, write in your journal about how those things make you feel each and every day, what the different physical responses are to what it is that you're doing so that you can have clarity about how you need to move forward. Okay. When it comes to like paying bills and things like that, I feel like, you know, one thing I learned about paying bills being an adult is that sometimes you'll have the money and you want to pay the whole thing. Like just say credit card debt. You may want to get your balance down to 0, right? But then it's like after you do that, all your money is gone and then you're using the credit card again and you're right back where you started. So, I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, lawyer, doctor, or psychologist, but that's what I learned. Pay in increments, okay? Pay it down in increments. So you still have a little nest egg for yourself, okay? And then you also have, you know, a little bit of debt paid down. What's the Page of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and 3 of Wands in reverse? The 4 of Swords. Okay, Pisces. I definitely feel like some of you guys could be doing repairs on your home. You could be fixing things around your house, or your landlord is fixing things around your house. Some of you guys could have had like some type of increase in your rent, or an increase in your like utilities or something like that. I feel like there are some of you who are taking the initiative to heal certain relationships, possibly friendships, family relationships. It's like there's also someone here that you're not speaking to. It's like you're no longer waiting on them to contact you. You're no longer waiting on them to speak to you or reach out. I feel like you have healed that relationship, or you've healed that part of yourself. You're walking away from it. You're walking away from the idea of it. Yeah, you've made a decision to let it go. Wow. And there's the High Priestess. It's like you're moving to a place of silence, a place of observation. I also feel like you've been called to do something intuitively. Like you've been called on a journey. Like, man, I just finished watching The Last Kingdom, y'all. Uhtred. That shit is hilarious. He started off every recap talking about, I'm Uhtred, son of Uhtred. Man, but that shit was a good show. That really, honestly, The Last Kingdom, it was real bloody and gory and like, you know, because it was like medieval fighting and things like that. But if you can stomach that type of show, which I kind of like that type of show, okay, weird. But if you can stomach that, it's a really good show of, and then they play on like the gods and God between like Norse mythology with the Vikings and Danish people. Okay, I guess people from, I don't know where they're from. Fuck God, don't get me wrong. I don't mean to offend anybody, but like Norse mythology and like Christian belief systems. And it's like it's crazy. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing, but he was basically like raised a Christian first with his blood family, and then was basically like pulled from his home due to war and carnage, by the Danes coming in and like pillaging and things like that, to where he was shifted from that Christian upbringing to a Danish upbringing, or like with the Norse gods like Thor and all those, what's it fucking called? The mythology from Thor, pretty much. Norse mythology. So with that, it's like his whole life he grappled with like believing in the gods or believing in God, because he was raised one way and then lived a different way. And then it's like everything that he wanted to do, everything that he felt like he wanted in his life, he never could really like hold on to it for a long time, because it's like he was meant to, he was such an important player in bringing peace and a lack of fighting to the land. Like he started off fighting, and then by the end of it, he was like not wanting to fight. And he had such a greater understanding of why he had to be pulled around like a fucking rag doll from place to place, because he was meant to do something. And then it's like his children ended up growing and having their own destiny to figure out. And it was just a good series. Like I feel like it was good. Like if you like that type of thing, like it was a good balance of action and like it was good. Whatever, let me shut the fuck up. But I kind of got a vision like during one of the episodes when his son, it's like even his kids, it's like his whole bloodline was so instrumental in changing the world for a better place, and he didn't understand why. His son ended up being taken away from him. He had 2 sons and a daughter. And one of his sons ended up being, well, all of them really got taken away. Because his wife, whatever. But his sons ended up getting taken away. One of them became like a priest. And in one of the episodes, he said that he was called somewhere to do something. Like God was calling him somewhere he had to go. And then Uhtred ended up meeting up with his son in that place. And it was good his son was there, because like literally he was called from God to go wherever he went. And it ended up being some bullshit. So it's I don't know how to explain it, but that's kind of how I feel right now with y'all's energy, with this Judgment, 8 of Cups, and this High Priestess, which I know I'm rambling, but like I'm just talking to y'all, and that's how I'm able to express what it is that I'm trying to get y'all to see. In your life, you may not know why you're being called from this place to that place, why you may have been displaced from your home, why you may have lost loved ones, okay? Why relationships may have ended. You may not know the bigger picture as to why, but as time goes on, and hopefully I feel like for a lot of you, as time has gone on, you started to realize why you were called to certain places. It's like your intuition is calling you away from something that you've been very comfortable doing for a long time, but that has not completely fulfilled you. It's like with this Judgment card, you were called to action, okay? Right? You were called to action by your angels, by God, by the universe. Whoever it is that you pray to in your life has awoken this fire within you, okay? Has lifted you up from a feeling of nothingness and awakened your spirit to what you know you're supposed to be doing. So then you got up and you decided to actually listen to that call. It's like you're following this horn, you're following this music. Maybe you're following the music, or you're following the sounds of like the ringing in your ears, the buzzing that you hear, the synchronicities that you feel. But the only way that you're being guided is through your intuition. And you don't exactly know where you're going to end up, but you're following your intuition the whole way. And I feel like this is a week of you stabilizing maybe what you believe, okay? Coming into a stabilized place as far as what you believe. Feeling very grounded, feeling very centered. Also feeling very healed. I feel like you guys are starting to see yourself become whole again from a lot of situations that you've had in the past, because you've made a decision to listen. You've made a decision to hear. Everybody has the voice. Everybody has the power. Everybody has the connection from source. But do they listen? Obviously not. Because our society is in such a fucked up place where people are not listening to their better judgment. People in power want to control you. People in power want you to be afraid of the person next door. People in power want you to fear what's coming next so that they can act like a puppet and put you on a string. And I feel like a lot of you water signs have been guided to me because you are the disruptors of whatever that belief system is. And it's like you're finally here starting to accept it. Okay? What's the 7 of Wands? The Lovers. Okay. Interesting. What else is the 7 of Wands? The 8 of Cups. Wow. The Queen of Pentacles wanted to flip out, but it didn't flip out. So the 7 of Wands, the Lovers, and the 8 of Cups. Can I get one more? Yeah, the High Priestess was at the bottom. Oh, snap. Focus on your intuition this week, Pisces. Focus on using your better judgment, protecting what's yours, protecting your thoughts, protecting your spirit, watching what you eat, ingest, either with your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, whatever, what you touch, okay? Because I feel like I'm going to just be honest, I feel like there's demonic entities everywhere. I feel like there are entities that wish to attach themselves to you everywhere. It's like they're running rampant. They're inside of people. They're inside of like places that you go. I feel like you are aware of this. You are pushing yourself away from a person that you feel really attached to, really drawn to, but it's like, that's what I feel. It's like, you know, like a firm cut, like a firm blockage. Or not like blocking you, but like you're blocking them, like it's firm. It's a firm no, it's not changing. You know what I also feel like this is? With the Seven of Wands, the Lovers, and the Eight of Cups, you have a firm belief about what love truly is, the kind of love that you want, Pisces. You know what kind of love it is that you really want. You understand what it is that you want in a partner, what it is that you see in a person. And I feel like you are going to travel however far you need to travel to find it, because you're not going to settle for anything less. You're not going to rest until you find the energy that is right for you, whether it's within your career or your business, whether it's with friendships, or whether it's with romantic partners. You know what it is that you will accept and what it is that you will not accept. You're standing on that shit. You're not falling for any okie dokes. You're not settling for any, mediocre attempts. Anybody who is not giving you what you feel like you deserve in a relationship, whether platonic, romantic, or professional, you are walking away. Because intuitively, High Priestess, you know that what you want is attainable, what you want is out there, and that you deserve to have what that is. You deserve to have what it is that you want. You could be walking away from a contract or a business deal because you're standing your ground, because maybe you know that someone is trying to get over on you in the contract. That's why I said be very mindful of any contracts or business deals that you come across. Be sure to read the fine print, or to have someone you trust, or a couple people legally, or just people who you trust, read over whatever it is. Yeah, because I do feel like there's someone here who's trying to offer you something that is going to be below what you're worth. Okay, or they're offering you a deal that's below what you're worth, or they're offering something where you're not getting paid what you're worth. So you could be walking away. I also feel like you have to stand up for what you love, stand up for love. Okay? Anyone who walks away from you or abandons you in your time of need, you have no tolerance for that person. And that's why I feel like you made this realization about finally making a solid cut with someone, because you realized how many times they walked away from you, abandoned you, stopped talking to you. It's like you realize that was the reason why you continuously had to heal, is because they kept ripping the Band-Aid off. They kept ripping the scab off and, renewing the wound. So it's like anyone, it's like you know at this point, or you will soon come to know, that anyone who is willing to, you know, basically throw salt on your wounds by doing the same thing over and over again is not worth your time and energy. What else is the Seven of Wands, Lovers, and the Eight of Cups? Okay, because I'm also getting this. Anyone, I feel, like I said, you guys are peeking out from behind the curtains on stage. Whatever it is that you are presenting, whatever action it is that you're taking, people are not going to like it. People are not going to like what it is that you're about to do. They're not going to like what the action is that you are about to take. But I feel like what Spirit is telling you is that you're going to have to stand firm in your convictions. You're going to have to stand firm in your convictions. And those people, you know, who try to create obstacles in your life, or those people who try to attack you, clout chase off of you, come up off of you, use you, whatever those people are that don't support you or have negative things to say, you're going to have to just block it out and let them walk away. Because I feel like that's part of what you're realizing here. That's part of what you're learning, is that not every statement deserves a response. Something like that. I don't know what the saying is, but it's like not every statement deserves a response from you. You're going to have to learn how to just block it out and let people walk away. What's the Lovers, Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands? See, that's what I'm saying. High Priestess, that's it. That's just, it is what it is. Agree to disagree and move on. Because everyone's not going to agree with your point of view here. Everyone's not going to agree with the way that you think. But the signs of a healthy society is when people are able to come together, have a discussion, maybe have a difference of opinion, because we're all different fucking people, and we're not all going to think the same, and there's no right or wrong opinion, because that fucking gets on my nerves. How much people are like, oh, you got the wrong opinion. No, you don't know what a fucking opinion is. You don't know the definition of a fucking opinion. It's two differing viewpoints, or a collection of differing viewpoints. I don't know the Webster's definition, but that's what is opinion to me. Differing viewpoints from different sources. And everybody wants people's opinions to match. No, that's not how it works. And I feel like you guys may definitely be here to ruffle some feathers. Especially if you're watching my ass. You ruffling feathers, honey. Okay? And a lot of people don't need to know where you're going either. They don't need to know where you're going. They don't need to know who you're with. I feel like a lot of you guys, if you end up being in a relationship, or you're deciding to move forward with a relationship, because I do feel like some of you guys could be deciding to move forward with a relationship with a Gemini, or maybe another Pisces. I feel like you have to protect that relationship, because a lot of people may have judgments about this person, or just you guys together. I sense this energy of someone offering maybe to even, like, I don't know. I feel like somebody's making a small offer to, like, start a relationship. They're opening up maybe to speak. There is something involving a connection romantically that I see coming in for you guys. And it's after someone has been silent for a while. But it's not someone who's been silent in a hurtful way, right? Like, it's someone who you have a mutual understanding with. It's someone, not someone who's ghosted you, not someone who has lied to you about third parties. That's not who it is with the Three of Wands in reverse. It's someone who you guys both have a mutual understanding. You've been through similar relationships and situations, and you were kind of both on a parallel healing journey, who I feel is going to break their silence and come out and speak about how they want to come together, like in a relationship. You have to keep that private. Even if it's like a business deal, this is a job, something that you're starting. I really don't think that you need to express 100% of everything that you're dealing with or that you're thinking about. Because I do feel like that's going to bring in unwanted attention, unwanted attacks from people. Okay? Regardless of whatever you do this week, be confident. Believe in yourself 100%. Get your ass up out the bed, comb your hair, brush your motherfucking teeth, wash your ass, put some clothes on. Do whatever it is you got to do to facilitate growth, to keep yourself on top. Hold your composure, Pisces. Even if you don't feel good with that Two of Pentacles, even if you don't feel like it, hold your motherfucking composure throughout everything that you have to do. Be confident in every decision that you make. Trust in the messages that you receive. Okay? The only signs out here are Pisces and Gemini, to be honest with you. That's the only signs out here that I see. Hangman, High Priestess, and the Lovers. I feel like you could have some earth and fire in your chart. Maybe even some air. Okay, I feel like you got everything kind of like floating around in your chart. Let's see. What is the crystal that Pisces needs this week? That was a lot of talking. I feel like Spirit really wanted you to listen to something that I said. Because, child, as soon as I say what I say, I'll be forgetting that shit. That's why it's so hard for me to, like, make a title. Because I be saying some good one-liners that could be titles, but I be forgetting them bitches just as quick as I say them. I need to keep a notebook over here. I used to write stuff down in my phone, but I just asked God to give me the right title once I upload the video. Please give me the right title to this video. But I'm probably going to start writing some stuff down because, child, this is ridiculous. What is the crystal that Pisces needs this week? What is the crystal that Pisces needs this week? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Wow, quartz, smoky quartz. And then we also, have sunstone. Take pleasure in the things that you do. Apophyllite, stay positive. So the root of everything is to stay positive, Pisces. Negativity breeds more negativity. Any feelings of doubt, fear, anxiety, stress, worry, guilt, loss, you have to counteract it with positivity. I really don't know how else to explain this. Like, I don't think that is you guys. I just feel like, to me, there's so much negativity out there. It's like, it's just to program your mind to make you do things that you really don't want to do. It's to create robots, my loves. The more that you feed into it, the more that you watch it, the more that you absorb it, it's causing you to be afraid to live your motherfucking life. I refuse to be afraid. They're gonna have to take me kicking and screaming, bitch, because you can't make me do anything that I don't want to do. And it just is what it is. You can't make me do anything that I'm not trying to do. Of course, if there's something going on, I'm going to weigh the pros and the cons. I'm going to look at all the arguments. But if you're just telling me to do something because you said so, I was born in the 90s. That did not work with kids in the 90s. Do it because I said so. That's why we got so many whoopings. Because I'm not just going to do it because you said so. What the fuck does that mean? You know? I know my 90s and some late 80s babies can understand. Your mamas and daddies used to say, do this, do that, and you'd be like, but why? And they would look at you crazy because they would never dare to ask their parents that, but why? We are the but why generation. And that's just what it is, because we were going to be, if you were a 90s baby, 80s, like a late 80s, 90s, early, I would say mid 80s to mid 90s. We were the but why generation. Because we were going to be right around 30, 35, 25 to 35, right around this time. And we are the ones who are facilitating the future, either by raising our children in this time or by creating things for the future in this time. So we have to ask why, because there is a rampant pan to the motherfucking demic of people who want you to just do what they say. Correlated to your childhood and what's going on in with the controlling forces in these governments. Okay, that's what you was born for, honey. Smoky quartz, let it go. So you need to, well, I'm not gonna say what you need to do, but there's an energy of you considering letting some things go, letting things fall by the wayside that do not serve you, like we talked about earlier. Okay, Sunstone, take pleasure in the things that you do. It's like, enjoy life. That's why, okay, so I'm just gonna let y'all know, because if you stayed around this long, you're probably a loyal subscriber, and I appreciate you guys. So just so you guys know, anyone who is on Patreon, I know y'all gonna be like, bitch, again, but anybody who's on Patreon, I have refunded you the most recent month payment, because man, when the kids got out of school, it was already a struggle, because it was getting, like, May was getting towards the end of the school year, but it wasn't as bad because I had the whole day like to myself while the kids were at school. But now the kids are out of school. That's why I said shout out to all y'all parents. I just want you guys to know, I do have a few more cards I want to pull, but I just want you guys to know that I have shut down Patreon for now indefinitely, okay? I did not pause the month because I would have to keep going in and pausing the month. I just refunded you guys for June. Because I don't want to make any promises I can't keep. And I already been kind of slow because we were approaching the end of school and I wasn't able to do a lot of the things that I wanted to do. And I feel spiritually that right now I need to focus on my family. I need to focus a lot more time on my kids. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I appreciate your understanding through this process. I just want you guys to know, as a creator, I am a human, okay? I'm not a robot. I'm not a computer. I'm a human being. And the same things that you're going through in society right now, I would ask that you have compassion for creators at this time. I would ask that you have compassion for those people who are building content or building platforms, because just as you on a personal level are dealing with the stresses of society, of life, of what we're going through in the world, those people are dealing with it too. People like me are dealing with that too. And not only are we dealing with that on our own personal level, but we're also dealing with it and then coming in front of a camera talking to you. So when you get in the comments and you tell us what we're doing wrong, what we're doing or what we ain't doing or what we should be doing, it's not productive. It's not productive. It's not helpful. It's not inspiring. It's not supportive. It's detrimental. It's detrimental for every single person who reads your comment and for every single creator that you spew that negativity to. I just want you guys to be very mindful. Spirit is talking through me right now, and they want you guys to be very mindful, because it's not me. It's really God speaking through me. But they want you guys to be very mindful of what you say right now. When y'all get in these comments and you say how hateful someone was to you and all the negative shit that they did to you, and you keep bringing it up in every comment, on every video, every situation. Okay, the cat just said, okay. When you do that consistently, it's like you're keeping that energy alive. You're keeping those situations alive to fester. And it's not productive. So, you know, I said what I said. Take pleasure in the things you do. Have joy in your life. Let things go so that you can find joy and peace in your life. If there are any questions that you have, Pisces, I'm going to use the angel answers to get an answer to your question right now. So put it in the forefront of your mind. Place it in your thoughts. And we're going to get an answer to your question, okay? Pause the video if you need to, guys. And I just want you to know I'm not saying any of these things because people are necessarily directly coming to me. But I just see a lot of things. I'm very observant of people. Okay? I watch other content creators. I see things on social media. the few times I get on that bitch. But yeah. So guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, Father, Mother, God, for Pisces. What is the most accurate answer to the question on their mind at this time? Opportunity. Interesting. I'm not going to read the bottom just yet. I'll show it to you in a minute. But we're going to read opportunity, which always to me is a very good card. Whenever there's opportunity, that means there's possibility. Or some type of potential. Damn, where is it? Am I... Oh, hello, kitty. Who is that? I can't even see you. You had it. Okay, you guys, opportunity. It says, positive growth and expansion is on the horizon for you. This opportunity may bring with it inspiration and insight, or it could be the chance you've been waiting for to take action on ideas you already have. You may be seeking to manifest the chance to create changes in your career, buy or sell a home, or bring romance into your life. Whatever your desires, your angels are about to open a door of possibilities for you. Step right through, okay? Listen, opportunity is only what you make it, though. I have to say that, Pisces, because we have a tendency to, you know, get all wet and hard for opportunity, but then we don't step through the door. They said spirit is opening the door, but you are the one who have to pick up your 2 feet and walk through it. At the bottom, we have yes with the exclamation. So the answer is yes to your question, but there it's a yes based on what you do with the opportunity. Okay? And then at the back of the deck, we have perfect timing. I like that. That's very sweet. That's sweet. Cute. Okay. And the final cards we're going to pull. You know what? Not the final. I actually want to see what zodiac signs you could be dealing with this week. What signs are Pisces possibly dealing with this week? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God for Pisces. What possible signs could Pisces be dealing with this week? Mercury? That's Gemini or Virgo, I think. Okay, so Taurus came out. First card, Taurus. Okay, maybe that Page of Pentacles energy. All right, who else could Pisces be dealing with this week? Sun. Okay, so maybe somebody with a Taurus sun. Could be a Leo as well. Okay. 2 more cards. Who could Pisces be dealing with this week? Scorpio. Yeah, 7 of Cups in reverse. You hear that? Damn cat's getting in the shit. Don't know what they just knocked down, but they knocked down something. Can I get one more card for who Pisces dealing with this week? Oh, Aries. Okay. So it could be that you are either dealing with a Taurus, Scorpio, or Aries sun sign, or possibly a Leo as well, added to all those other signs. We have water at the bottom and Neptune at the back. So yeah, Neptune is, I always get fucked up. It's Aquarius, I think, ain't it? I mean, I feel like Neptune could be Pisces energy too. But yeah, Neptune is Pisces, my bad. Uranus is Aquarius. But yeah. So like possibly another Pisces. Pisces or Scorpio. I don't see any Cancer. Taurus. Maybe Virgo or Capricorn, but okay, Taurus. I don't really see a lot of Taurus either, but I guess possibly Leo. But that could just be like your confidence and strength. Maybe you have a Leo sign like in your chart. Could be a Leo though. I don't really get it as much. Scorpio, which I said either Scorpio or Pisces. Air signs, I would say Gemini. I feel like you're not talking to a Libra. And I don't really see Aquarius unless like it's somewhere in your chart. More Gemini, I feel. And then Aries. Okay. Now let's get one final advice card for you guys this week. Ooh, so again, excuse me. So unladylike. Y'all know I don't give a fuck. I'm a human. We just got done talking about that. So let's get one final advice card for you guys. Oh my God. You know, it really irritates me when these candle wicks be all off. Like, get yourself in line, bitch. Who are you talking? Like, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? And it just went out. Whatever. We're pretty much done now. Like, get yourself in line. Stand up, bitch. Okay, what is the advice overall for this week for Pisces? Transformation and change. Ooh. You could have Scorpio energy in your chart, to be honest. Okay. Let me put that there. We have transformation and change. What card is that? Let me see if that's an air or, let me see. I feel like that might be a water card. Nope, it's not. It is an air card. I knew it. Okay. So, transformation and change, you guys. Every time I say you guys, I hear, hey, you guys. Shut up, girl. Read. This is a number 10 card. It says, there is no growth without change. But change can be scary. It means opening up to something new and different, and often involves taking a risk. something many of us aren't all that comfortable doing. But all of life is about transformation. We are born as babies, grow to be toddlers, then teens, until we transform into adults. Eventually, if we are lucky, we will continue to transform from young to old, from foolish into wise, from newbie witches into wise old crones and sages. Life is all about transforming ourselves, recreating who we are as we grow, and learn to, let me say that again. Life is all about transforming ourselves, recreating who we are as we grow, and learn and move from who we once were into who we are going to be. So there may be some stumbling that you are having moving in from your old self to your new self, or from your devolved self to your evolved self. I feel like you guys have had some setbacks here and there. You may have taken a few steps forward just to take more steps back. But I feel like overall, everything that you've done has been for a purpose and for a reason. But because I stumbled over that part, there may have been some difficulties there throughout your transformation when it comes to acceptance. Okay. So again, life is all about transforming ourselves, recreating who we are as we grow and learn and move from who we once were into who we are going to be. You can fight it or you can embrace it, but transformation is going to happen. Isn't it better to willingly become a butterfly than to struggle to stay a chrysalis forever? I feel like we've gotten this advice a lot of times before. Like I said, because there have been a lot of struggles that you guys have faced when it comes to transforming into your higher self, transforming into the being who you are meant to be to create the future that we as a collective are supposed to have. It's really hard for the way makers. It's really hard for the change bringers. And I feel like that's what a lot of us are way makers, change bringers, shit stirrers, pot stirrers, whatever you want to call it. We stirring up some shit, okay? And I feel like it's extremely difficult to be that person because you're hated. You are feared. You are basically a person who gets put into a box and judged because you have a different way of thinking without being given the benefit of the doubt. So it's a very isolated, lonely life. And I can completely understand how a lot of you guys may feel when it comes to that type of life, when it comes to what it is that you have to do. But at the end of the day, you have to remember why. The reason why I get on here and I say the things that I do, the reason why I even started any of my fucking channels is because I didn't want my kids to have to deal with the same shit that I've been dealing with my entire life. I wanted a better life for them. I wanted a life for them that was peaceful, free of fighting, free of turmoil, free of stress, free of anxiety, a life that they could look to and find inspiration instead of pain. So I hope that helped you guys. I know this was a totally different type of reading. There was a lot of talking. But I feel like I needed to share this with you. I feel like we needed to have this conversation so that you guys are aware of the task at hand. Okay. At the bottom of this deck, let's see, we have Follow Your Dreams. Hey. You're not afraid, Pisces. I don't think you're afraid anymore. I feel like you done put your big boy britches on, your big girl panties. Y'all are not afraid anymore. You guys are not scared of where life is going to take you. Even though you may be unsure, I don't think you're scared. I think that there's a resolve that has come over a lot of you that it's like, you like, yeah, bitch, come on. What we finna do? It's like you down the ride. You finally down the ride with the right motherfucking people, and that's spirit, source, God, the universe. You've been down the ride with all these raggedy ass motherfuckers. that was driving you to nowhere. Now you finally like, look, I'm down to ride with God. Like, I'm down to ride with spirit. I'm down to ride with my intuition and my higher self. And I feel like that's what's giving you a lot of your power. So make sure that you are doing something every day to follow your dreams. Okay? Because you are going to be the way makers. And then look, there's water energy, healing waters. Drink enough water as well, Pisces. Stay hydrated. Okay? Stay stocked up on water bottles. Okay? And enjoy the moments in your life that, you know, are here for you. Okay? Because I'm damn sure going to be sitting by the pool enjoying them. I'm going to take them kids to the pool almost every day during this summer. I got Zora Neale Hurston's Their Eyes Were Watching God. I bought the book in Target the other day. It was 20% off. And then I also got this other book. I can't remember who it was by, but it was called Royals Next Door or something like that. It's a little love novel. Okay? I'm going to be reading this summer. All right, you guys. So I appreciate your patience. I appreciate all of you guys, your complete and total understanding, all of the love that you guys show me, all of your beautiful energy, the fact that we are a Pisces family. I'm really thankful to have you guys. And I hope that this message has given you inspiration for your week. Okay? So as always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, everybody. Check out anything you need to know in the description box below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, not only to this channel, but please subscribe to Mom Jeans. I'm really trying to get that one going, y'all. Please look at Mom Jeans. The link is below. Okay, I know a lot of y'all are already subscribed, so thank you so much. I see you guys coming over giving feedback. We don't have to agree, like I said, but we all have to have our own opinion. That's what I want to facilitate over there so we can talk about some things. Send me some topics that y'all want to talk about. I know I still have a lot of you guys who sent in some questions about like advice on your romantic lives and things like that you wanted to submit anonymously. So I'm still planning on doing that. I have not forgotten about you guys, but there are a few things that I have to get out of the way first. Okay, I got to kind of get it rolling so that we can have a nice little conversation. But other than that, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Follow me on Instagram if you want to get affirmations all day long. Okay, daily there are affirmations posted. So follow me over there on Instagram, you guys. Thank you again for everything that you do. And remember, Pisces, what? This is our circle, booze. Bye.